Alright, so this has to be the best way to eat all the fresh stuff that you grow. I think so. Alright, so this is everything that I'm going to be using to make my stir fry, but you can pretty much use whatever you want. I'm just using a carrot, a bit of ginger, a bit of garlic, half an onion, a few portobello mushrooms that I grew in a kit. I'll use this little chili and the last of the capsicums, some bok choy, and some cauliflower and broccoli that I grew, along with some of the little broccoli leaves as well. So I'll get all this chopped up and then I'll come back and show you the rest of the ingredients. I forgot to mention my snap peas. Alright, so that's all chopped up. I just cut those in half and yeah. I just have to wait for these to cool down and then I'll get started. Alright, and for the sauce I'm just going to be using a bit of water just with some chicken stock and some oyster sauce, light soy sauce, and I'm going to use a bit of this Chinese cooking wine. And then when it's finished, I'm just going to put a couple of drops of sesame oil on top. And I'm going to thicken it with corn flour and water, or cornstarch if you're in America. But yeah, we'll get it all going and we'll come back and have a look. Alright, so I've just heated up some oil and I put the onion in to start with. And just cook it for a couple of minutes until it starts to go soft. Alright, those are getting soft, so I'll add in the ginger and the garlic just for 30 seconds, and then I'll probably put in the carrots and everything and cook that down and add the bok choy. That's the last thing I'll be adding probably. Alright, I'll be back when all this is cooked. Yeah, so yeah, just keep adding stuff and keep stirring it and keep frying it, and it should be right. So just cook it as much or as little as you want, I guess. And then it'll cook a little bit more once we put the sauce in it as well. So you just want to make sure that the carrots have softened up a little bit. Alright, I'll come back when I'm ready to put the sauce in about 5 minutes. Alright, so once that's all in there, I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. Add the chicken stock. And then a little bit of oyster sauce in the middle. That's probably enough. And a tiny bit of soy sauce, just so it's not too salty. And then I use this, but you probably don't have to. It just gives it more of a Chinese food flavor. Just a little bit. Because I don't really trust this stuff. I don't think it's actually Chinese. And that that's it pretty much. Stir it up. And then all you got to do is thicken it with the corn flour. I'll just go and mix that up now. And I'm just going to thicken it up with the cornstarch and the water. And I'll just leave it on the heat for a minute to thicken up. Turn it up. That's pretty much done. So yeah, that's it. With a bit of rice and a few drops of that on top. That's good. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.